Welcome back to On the Couch,
where we talk and you listen.
Or at least we think you should.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks since we've been on due to illnesses of ourselves and our adult-like children.
Yes, our camera guy.
Yeah, our camera guy. But we're back.
We're back, finally.
And we have some exciting things planned coming up.
Yay!
I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. So we thought we would share with you today some of the things that we have planned.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, we were sitting and thinking the whole dating thing isn't going really well for me anyways.
Yeah.
For Christy either, because she's not really looking.
I'm not really looking. So it's working out great for me. I'm finding everything I was looking for. Nothing.
So I got the bright idea.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was a bright idea. So
we would just start doing stuff, right? Because who says we have to go on dates? We can go on our own dates.
Yeah.
You know,
it's nicer when somebody else funds it, though.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
So next week, which is my spring break, because I don't know if we told you before, I'm a teacher. So next week is spring break.
Mm-hmm.
And we are taking our first sisters trip.
Yes, sisters.
Yeah. We're going somewhere close.
Yeah, close-ish.
Close-ish. Yeah, but we're going to do some little bits here and there of our trip. And we're going to call them trip bits.
Trip bits. Coming at you.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Well, because, we've kind of gotten to the routine of, work and then, our extracurriculars of, for me, I have, adult-like children. And so I still go and kind of do things with them. You do the same. And so, but as they get older, we're invited less and less to things.
We're not as much fun as we used to be, I guess.
Oh, whatever. I'm a delight, okay?
They think we're not as much fun.
Yeah, they think that. They're wrong, but they might
I
think
totally agree they're wrong.
So,
no idea what they're talking about.
So, in the planning of things,
Mm-hmm.
we have not only planned for next week's spring break,
Yes.
but we've also planned for, on our off podcast week of getting together, just us to hang out and watch movies and do dinner together, because we're also homebody. Seriously, we're on the couch.
Right.
So we're kind of
on the couch.
On the couch. Yeah, I like my house. Hence the reason why I don't care to stay here, because bought it, fixed it. I like it here.
Right. I feel the same about mine.
Right. But we should get out of the house every once in a while
We should.
And go do something.
We
and
should.
So in conjunction with that, we talked about doing a book club.
A book club
Like
with our
not
friends.
go to the Mexican restaurant, read the menu book club. But
Although that is open for negotiation if anybody wants to go.
I'm down.
Street corn all the way.
Woohoo!
It's our podcast. It's our podcast dinner almost every week.
Right.
Street corn. That's sad.
And
Not
brought
really.
to you
It's
by
really
Chips
good.
and Salsa.
Right. So we thought, let's do some stuff. And I don't know if anybody else knows it. We're not independently wealthy.
Yet again, if you would like to donate, please feel free to contact us.
Leave a comment. We'll
Yeah.
let you know. Especially when we get talking about what we plan for later on.
Yes.
But doing stuff and getting out of the house doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular.
Right.
We're going to do dinner and movie every other week.
Yep.
The book club, which, we have a small circle of friends.
Yeah.
And we expand it occasionally, but for the most part, it's the same basic people. So we're going to do a book club. Requires a little coloring, fun books.
It's a book series that also has adult coloring books with it. And it's, cute little stories and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we thought we'd get together and we can have snacks.
Right.
And we can talk about the book. We can color pictures.
Yep.
We can make fun of each other because that's what we do best.
We're really good at that.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we've also, we'll be spending part of the summer, because summer's coming up, because thank goodness it's finally spring.
Thank you.
Today or tomorrow.
Maybe.
And then it may be winter Friday or
couple inches of
Saturday.
snow, who knows?
But whatever, because we live in Ohio. Thank you, Mother Nature. But we're going to spend the summer visiting the Oasis.
Right. I love the Oasis. It's one of my favorite places.
I love the Oasis,
especially since the Oasis is now paid off. So
that always makes it better.
So the Oasis happens to be out the doors to my backyard.
Yes.
Where the above ground pool is. So
yes. And then when the times we're not spending our summer at the Oasis, we'll be spending it at the movie theater.
Yes.
Which is also in my house.
Yes.
It's the spare movie room.
Yes. Which is getting curtains and everything. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to have theater curtains.
Yeah. We may supply pictures later.
Yes.
Maybe even a popcorn machine. I'm checking it out.
Oh, nice.
You never know.
I'm down.
I know, right?
As long as you get some caramel sauce, because I don't really like the popcorn. It's a mechanism to eat sugar for me. Like you put some caramel on it and I'm down. So.
You can add some candy in there.
Yeah.
Make it
and then I'll pick around the popcorn so that way other people can have that.
Kind of like your salad. You eat the toppings and leave the lettuce.
I don't really like lettuce. I don't see the point in it, really. Like I put enough in there to say, look, it's salad. And then, I like all the other stuff.
You eat the toppings?
Yeah, I eat the toppings.
Just make you a topping salad. Maybe you create a new...
I kind of have.
You can do a new food trend where it's just toppings.
Just toppings. Like,
right?
And Jason's Deli has a good salad bar. I even eat some of their lettuce. But...
For heaven's sakes.
So as part of our trips, we did a birthday weekend with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And to celebrate her birthday, she did a concert and everything. But we did it as one of her friends and then us two together. Stayed in a hotel a couple nights. And
by the way, as a boy mom, it's very eye-opening to see how long it actually takes girls to get ready.
Forever.
Like, I mean, I know I was a teenager. For the record, our cameraman was looking at us all cross-eyed back there.
There might have been an eye roll.
I mean, as a teenager, I took a good amount of time.
Yeah.
But
and we survived the 80s with the Aquanet and the Aussie hairspray, big hair, teasing, and the curling, and all the blue eyeshadows.
Still didn't take as long.
No, if I didn't get ready within an hour, my dad was like, well, that's good enough because we're leaving. So like
half your face done.
Yeah, it didn't matter. So you always made sure you did all the mascara, then that way you didn't have like half an eye done, and then so you've completed all one product.
I think what it is girls now have like layers. There's layers of makeup.
And what was your skincare routine? Like my skincare routine was a washcloth and maybe like some type of face wash, and then once we really hit acne season, like Clearasil. And you just kind of
put lotion on.
Yeah, like but that was it. But now there's like 20 products, and you do a rolly thing and the clear mask where it looks like they're peeling their skin off. And I'm like, I Revitalift, like roll that stuff on there. We're not sponsored, but we're willing to be. So, but I put it on and like hope it does what it says it will do.
Right. And now, I think the products have done pretty well.
Yeah. That, and I buy the products now that are for 50 and older, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Which is funny because my mom asked me to get her some. They don't have an 85 and older, so I don't know what to get her exactly. So, putty, I don't know, spackle, I don't know what to get. So, I just get her.
One day you're gonna be 80 something.
Yeah,
so be careful.
and I already told the kids, I'm like, love the wrinkles because they're gonna be there. Because I'm
embracing the gray.
I go to the clearance section at Walmart. I am not about spending money trying to get rid of wrinkles, Right? So
I've earned every one of them.
And I'm also not. My mom is a very, Southern woman. She likes to apologize for things that make no sense to me while you're apologizing. And so I already told the kids, I'm like, I'm not apologizing for nothing at 85. So like it. So little off topic, I do that. So, but.
It's how our brains work. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, work.
But anyways, we went on our trip.
You're implying my brain works.
So we went on a trip this weekend.
Yes.
It was interesting. We went and saw the big cement corn in Dublin. If you've never been, It's a field full of cement corn.
6-foot corn.
Yep. Yeah.
And then we tried to eat corn.
That was bad. It was totally bad. Like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize that lime could make your tongue go numb.
It hurts so bad.
It can.
It hurts like, and then to have somebody mansplain to me what, like the street corn at the Mexican restaurant is, dude, we eat it every week. Like, don't tell me what's in it or on it.
On Tuesdays.
Yeah, every Tuesday. I know what's in it and on it. Like, I've been eating it for a hot minute. And so for you to explain to me and tell me that I'm wrong.
Well, and no food that you put in your mouth
should leave a boo-boo.
Should make your tongue go numb.
Yeah. And it was the only thing I wanted for dinner. And I took a bite of it, and then my tongue hurt.
But we had donuts later, so it was fine.
Yeah. That was to soothe me and make me feel better about the fact I couldn't eat my corn.
Yes. But that was a fun trip.
It was.
I mean, the girls appreciated my playlist.
Yeah.
All 80s and 90s.
It was good stuff.
I think they had a good time.
Yeah.
We got to see, the many different outfits that young girls wear to concerts.
I don't know that was outfits. Lots of belts, I think. Like, I don't feel like it was fully closed.
Just strips. Just strips.
There's like, well, I cut the bottom of my skirt off to where it is my top. And so there you go. But thankfully, with my daughter, she showed me what she wanted to wear. And I was like, okay. And then she self-edited. And so I was perfectly fine with what she had on. So she was
look cute.
Yeah, they looked cute.
They looked cute.
But when we told them that we were going to wear that same outfits that they had on at the next girls' trip, needless to say, I think they might have rethought their choices for the next trip because we were going to buy them in our size.
Yes.
They're not down with that at all.
No.
So, but yeah.
But we're pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. We've only got a couple more days left before we leave on our trip.
Yoo-hoo!
This is, like I said, this is the first trip that we've taken together.
Yes.
Just her and I. I mean, we've been on girls' trips, but we've taken like your daughter. We went with my mom.
Yeah.
Which was fun in and of itself.
Yeah.
And
then we've gone on road trips to where like it wasn't really
a vacation. To pick up your mom.
Went to get my mom. Went to Teen Talent.
We did. But again, wasn't just you and I.
No, it wasn't just you and I.
Wasn't just you and I. So we're pretty excited.
Yes.
We're going to go to St. Louis.
Woohoo.
And visit some other places along the way. Yes. There and back, probably, because we're actually wandering spirits. Not really.
No.
But we're trying.
We're curious spirits.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're curious about stuff.
I'm curious and really nosy.
Yeah.
But just saying. We don't like the drama, but we like to watch the drama.
Yes, yeah.
Not really. We really don't like to watch drama.
I don't like drama.
We don't like drama at all.
No, but like when we go to like museums and stuff, I don't like to just and then briskly walk through everything.
No, you got to read the signs.
I like to read the things. I like to know what am I looking at. Like,
dude, I'm a teacher.
I
read everything.
Yeah, I'm not a teacher, but I also don't read on a regular basis. Right. So that's my one time I can say, look, I read all of that.
That's why we're making the book club.
I know.
So we can read.
I read stuff for work all day long. So when I get done, I'm like, oh, my eyes.
Well, I read stuff for work too, but
yeah,
I teach 8th grade English.
Yeah.
Intervention.
So
I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that.
It's good times. Good times. Had by someone.
But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a pretty good thing. And I will tell you, it is like the first time we're leaving all of our children.
All of them.
At home. Because normally when we travel, we at least take 1, 2,
yeah.
4.
And my mother. And mom's staying home.
We take everybody.
Yeah. The last vacation I went on was the kids and my mom. And so, and it was 2 years ago.
The last vacation I went on was me, my oldest, and your oldest. Because my youngest was at school.
Yeah. There you go.
So, yeah.
Well, and when
we travel with children.
And when we went on vacation, mom's not exactly so keen on so we didn't exactly do hiking, because last time we went, she was 83.
Oh, dude, we're not doing hiking.
We didn't.
FYI.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I didn't buy hiking shoes for this trip. So I did buy a tutu skirt because it's cute. So they'll be fixtures. I'll share later. But we went to
Trip bits.
all the shows, right? And we were in Gatlinburg. So we ate so much fried chicken, like because every show that has
Had
a
fried
meal
chicken.
is fried chicken and a biscuit. And then that soup.
And that really good soup.
Whatever the soup is that they puree and stick in a food processor blender thing.
It's a really good soup though.
So it's really good. And then the one place we went, like the most expensive show we went to see, my mom looked at me and she's like, I think I just want to eat the soup. And I'm like, wait a minute. That means we have to eat like almost $200 worth of chicken, or this show better be really good. So I'm just saying. So, and so then eventually she like ate some more, but I'm like, this is
eat
like
a biscuit. Eat a biscuit.
Eat a biscuit. Like, not that a biscuit costs a ton of money, but like,
eat a biscuit.
But let me just tell you, there's some of them people, they were getting their money's worth in chicken. Because
they probably didn't eat all day.
Well, I didn't either. But girlfriend can only eat so much fried chicken. And then
I don't really eat fried chicken.
I know it's on the bone, so that's not happening for you.
Not my thing.
Yeah, you want the chickens that didn't grow with bones. I don't know. What kind of chickens?
I want somebody else to take it off the bone where
Yes.
I don't have to see the bone or the parts that go next to the
parts
bone.
and how it got there.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. See, now when it comes to like Thanksgiving, when we get to like fixing the turkey, if I cook the turkey, I am not eating the turkey because like
That's why we don't have turkey.
that's why we don't have turkey.
Like that's a given.
Yeah.
We just don't eat turkey. I mean, we don't cook turkey.
I'm gonna say the most awesome Thanksgiving tradition we changed up was we did side dish Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And everybody made the side dishes that they like. And then because usually we get all the food and go, oh, I forgot to get the turkey. And then somebody will slap a little piece of turkey, or I forgot to get the ham, because some people make ham. And I put the ham on.
We make ham.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need either one of those things. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Our children were a little taken aback when we decided we were going without them.
Uh-huh.
Because heaven forbid.
Yes, there's rules around the
Not
girls' trip.
all of our children, I will say. Not all of them. Just a couple.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's a couple.
It's fine. I'm gonna say my kids.
What
they have
did
plans.
you tell my oldest?
I told him that, and as my son is like, oh, she's gonna share. I told him that he could only go if he was, one, he's not a sister, and two, you have to have a vagina 50 years or older. And so he does not meet that criteria.
He does not, so he cannot go.
And it had to be original parts. So that was the other piece that I added in after the fact, because he was wondering, well, what if and I'm like, no, all original parts. I don't know what you were thinking, where the rest of that sentence was going to go, but no. So
he likes to be difficult.
He does.
He
Love him.
likes to be difficult.
Love him, but he just likes to throw a kink in the works.
He does. He wants to try to trip us up.
Right. Well, that's like he called today. Hey, you want to take me to dinner? I'm like, hey, no, we're going on our trip next week. You're supposed to be giving me money for my dinner,
right?
So just like one meal. Like I'm a cheap date. So, slide me $10.
Well, we haven't got there yet, so you never
there's
know.
still hope.
There's
still hope. Because we told the kids over the course of time, we've gone on vacations their whole lives, never asked for them to contribute to their meals,
their adult lives,
and all their things. Yeah. And so we thought we'd give them all the opportunity, give us enough money to go get go to McDonald's for breakfast, or go someplace for dinner.
$10.
Yeah, $10. Want to get the big breakfast, and but or enough money to get a couple Diet Cokes through the drive-through.
That would have been the $5.
And nobody has Zelled me or Venmo'd me or cash. I've checked.
My youngest has promised. He's pledged. He's pledged.
Money.
He's pledged money to the cause.
It's like a radio station or something. I pledged $20.
Well, he didn't really give me a specific amount.
Okay,
so
well,
who knows? It'll be a surprise.
If you have access to his bank account, hey,
take it all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Don't watch this until after. Just wait until later.
Well, and then our spring break trip, inspired the travel bug. I have the travel bug. I like to travel.
Yeah.
I've been to several places. I have a friend whom I'm sure you'll meet at one given point in time or another. But Kathy is her name, and she is my trip buddy.
Yes.
We've been to New York. We've been to Louisville. We've been to Chicago. Where else have we gone? Those are the main three.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've been other places. Oh, we've been to Dublin.
I'll say.
We've been to German Village in Columbus.
You said Florida, right?
We haven't been to Florida together.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, that's right.
She's
She
gone.
went,
I haven't gone,
and you couldn't go. Yeah.
But we've been to different places, together and had a lot of fun. But I have a travel bug. I like to travel. My goal is to travel outside of the United States. I want to try to get out. So we got the bright idea when talking, and what had happened was we were talking about cleaning out your shed.
Yes.
Because
there's so much.
My brother, her late husband,
yes,
was a minister, and he had a large collection of books.
Love to read. Love to read.
They are church books because he was a minister.
Yeah.
Some of them are inherited from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were given to him. Some of them he bought, but he has a
Yes.
large collection. So we were talking about what to do with those books.
Yeah.
So that Christy would have space in her shed.
Yes. For the other things,
Yes. And she really doesn't have the need to read a commentary. Just saying.
None.
So, we were talking about that, and I was being funny, and I said, not being funny about donating them to missions. I was not being funny about that.
Yeah.
But I said, well, why don't we, because my brother and my dad were big on the missions.
Yeah.
They went to Haiti, El Salvador.
Yeah, we were
things
big on
like that.
supporting missions for sure.
So I thought, it'd be a good idea. We could donate what we could donate.
Yeah.
And I said, we could donate them to missions in Scotland, and then we could personally deliver them.
Yes. And then I remembered I actually know someone in ministry in Scotland. And so I reached out to her and asked her a bunch of questions. Thanks, Megan. And she was like answering some of the questions. And I was telling her, not this year, because one, it hasn't been warm enough for us to really get into the shed and get into all the books and to get in all the things and that. And then, so that, and, I don't know if you know this, but flying on a plane is expensive. So,
Very.
Or based on my budget, it's expensive. I don't know what your budget is, but my budget is expensive. And so, we need to plan and save and that kind of thing. And so, and then we found out there's actually a family member that is in Scotland as well.
Yes.
So I'm like, so we have two venues that we could kind of take stuff to. And so we can kind of go through the books and sort them out and kind of figure that out. And then maybe take them in a suitcase over there with us. That way we also have a suitcase to bring back.
And then we realized as we were looking, because that's what we do, you Google it. We were Googling, seeing where you could fly into and all this other kind of stuff, and realized you can hop a ferry and go to Ireland.
Woohoo! Doing it.
So we have decided that we are going to plan, and we are going to take a trip to Scotland and Ireland.
Yes.
Within the next year-ish.
Year-ish. Yes.
We've got some things to work out,
Got to get the logistics, got to earn the PTO, got to save the money. So we're going to do all those things. That, and then I started doing research because there's different culture things, right? Like every country has their, in the United States, every state has their own little culture and a lot of things that are different, terminology and whatever. So it's like, okay, so what do we need to consider like weather-wise? What do we need to consider like traveling? And so, so I may or may not have already started buying some of those things.
That would be a May.
Yeah. So we've got the bags where you can suction all the air out so you can pack, your clothes, because Scotland, Ireland is not exactly the warmest of climates. We're not exactly going to Hawaii. And so that's going to be a little different. So we got to plan accordingly. And so, so in my head, we're totally doing this. I have not the money yet, but we're totally doing this.
Right.
And so, because one of the things that, just like with anything, speak it. You know, some people name it, claim it, blab it, and grab it. You know, like speaking stuff into existence. But if you don't talk about it and you don't plan for it, it's never going to happen.
Right.
So this is me kind of planning for it, putting some action to it. Plus, you know, doing things over the course of a year and a half of planning.
It's kind of like our podcast. You know, we talked about it for a long time.
Yeah.
But we planned for it. We bought, you know, we got the stuff. We roped in our lovely video audio technology guru guy. And then we just did it.
Right.
So we have to plan. We have to put action behind what we want to do.
Right.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, I'm pretty well thinking, you know, finding my significant other hasn't been really the easiest thing. So maybe he's waiting for me in Scotland or Ireland.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because he's waiting to say the phrase.
My wee lass.
Your wee lass.
Just kidding. We really just want to go. I really just want to go.
And we want somebody to say that we're a Bonnie wee lass.
A Bonnie wee lass.
Like with the accent and stuff. Not like, you know, like I said it. Like, you know.
So honestly, I mean, we're in the process of looking at getting a travel agent that can give us a little guidance on that. So if you know anybody, let us know.
Hook us up.
Funding, you know, finding the money to go.
Yeah.
And again, we accept all donations.
Yes. I'm on Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo. Feel free. So,
our first step is to get passports.
Yes.
We're going to get the passports. We should have those by the end of summer, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
So one step at a time.
Yep.
So it'll be a fun adventure. And until then, we're going to create our own adventures around here.
Right. Well, and then I also found out we have to get a travel visa. Don't know what that is, but we'll research that. Megan put that in her little.
That's why we need a travel agent.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I think that would be great.
Yeah.
If we get a travel agent, because we don't really want to do the big tour.
Yeah.
Like the big toursy things. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just gonna wing it.
We're good at that.
We're just gonna do it.
Right.
And who knows? You know, I have a friend that travels to all different countries. Maybe I'll get to tag along with him.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Go to Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Where's the other place he went?
I know.
Can't remember. It wasn't Thailand. It was somewhere else. I think he's been to Thailand, but I don't think that's where.
Yeah. I've been to Canada, like on purpose and almost on accident. So
I've been to Canada for about 30 seconds.
Oh,
when we were on the boat in Niagara Falls with Mom, and we went to turn around, and all of our phones went ding. Welcome to Canada.
Yes. Yeah. And then I told Eliana, I'm like, oh, we crossed the border without a passport. She's like, are we going to get in trouble? I'm like, no, we're on a boat. Like, it doesn't matter. They don't care.
We were only there for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, while the boat turned around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it'll be fun and exciting.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
I can't really go. A little nervous. I get a little nervous, you know. I think it's a lot to leave the country and go to another country. Not like anybody's going to kidnap me.
I get nervous just flying. And because
I don't mind flying.
Because my thing is I'm not a huge fan of it. Like I've done it plenty. Like when I worked at you know the bank in my previous career and stuff earlier on right out of college, I flew a lot. And you know, for me flying a lot was like 2 to 4 times a month. Right? So that to me that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And so then, you know, the whole 9/11 situation happened. And I was like, I have no desire for flying. We'll just drive places.
Yeah, but
because it was and that was just a traumatic year anyway, because that was the same year, same weekend that my dad died. And so it was just a traumatic time, like and stuff. And then the first time I flew to Wisconsin, and I didn't have like part of my thing is like I need to be able to know where I am and have the control to get to a place I want to be. And when I've had to travel with where I work now and where I worked previously at a different hospital, they didn't like rent cars because they were shuttling you to everywhere you needed to go, right? So you could Uber, I spent my whole childhood, don't talk to strangers, but now call someone, like go on your phone, have some stranger pick you up and take you someplace. Like my mom told me for years not to do that, but now it's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
And don't forget to tip. So don't forget to tip the person that you had come and kidnap you. So that's awesome. So anyway, but I just, I like to have a car. And so that was one of the things too that I saw like in doing like research on going to Scotland was you should rent a car so you can get outside of the cities and get to the more rural areas.
Which will be really cool.
Yeah.
And we were checking out flights.
Yes.
When we checked out the flights, most of them have a layover in London.
Yes.
So you can go from 5 hours in London to 10 hours in London
Yeah.
on a layover.
Yeah.
So we could not only visit Scotland, Ireland, but also London, England.
Right. Well, there was one layover. It was 17 hours. I'm like, that's like a day. Like that's
Right.
That's too much long. Like I don't want to.
I could do 10 hours.
Yeah,
You can sleep on the plane.
Yeah. I don't. Well, so I'm a snorer. Okay. So when I get on the plane, there's not just sleeping, but you get an accompaniment as I am sleeping for your listening pleasure. And I don't. I'm asleep, so I don't know how much pleasure you're getting.
The little strips that go on your nose.
I'll take my get a BiPAP machine. I don't have one, but we'll get one. And I'm gonna be Darth Vader on the plane while I'm napping.
There you go.
Yeah, they'll love that. So
I mean, whatever.
So yeah,
as long as you're not like loud as a bear, I think.
Oh no, it's pretty significant. Like the kids have said, like I hear you down the hallway. So is he nodding yes?
He's nodding yes.
He's nodding yeah. So yeah. It's pretty awesome time. I will say I've woke myself up a time or two.
Oh my.
So yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
So yeah. But I will say, as I've also been on this weight loss journey, that's been getting better. So it's not as bad.
Well, that's good.
So yeah. So we'll see.
And then
we'll see if the weight loss journey continues. So we'll see how that goes within the next year.
Then you're gonna throw in there changing of temperatures and climate. That should help.
Oh yeah, that'll be wonderful. Yeah. And time zones and jet lag but
it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, and I think that we should do more than a week.
Oh, yeah.
Because it takes so long to get there travel wise.
Especially if we do after school's out.
Yeah.
I got all summer.
Yeah, see,
you do not.
I do not. I don't have a job like that. So but yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a great time. I think it's going to be a great adventure.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking very forward to sharing it with you guys.
Yeah.
I can't wait till next week. We're going to be sending some updates to Declan, our video audio general technician guru guy. So he can upload them as he chooses, or he can save them all and upload them all at one time, whatever he wants to do.
Right.
Because personally, I think if you're going to spend over 3 hours in a car with us, yeah, who knows what you might come up with. But I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I am too. I'm excited about what we've got planned. But if you've got suggestions on places to go for like weekend getaways and that kind of thing, of misadventures that we could have together,
right?
Post it. Say something about it.
Right. So if you have suggestions, we take all suggestions.
Yeah.
Now, what we do with them, can't really guarantee anything, but we will take the suggestions.
Yeah. But until next time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.